A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
Young Wei Koo is set to kick off.
Young Wei Koo has it all teed up. And away we go in Glendale. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
5-9. Home to try. Easy. We'll go orange.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Kappa.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
This one is up and good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing out to the left. Go! And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, check. 19, 18, cut 19, cut 19, 70 Rangers.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has it in close. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Check, Panther. Cowboy 80. Touchdown Lions. Ready.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Ready.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. One in motion left.
70.
3rd down run with Brooks. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Murphy on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Hold the ready.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Short pass brought in. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Young Ray Koo is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Kappa. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. This gets forward to around the 29. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
5-9. 80.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert buys time, rolling right. On target here to Njoku. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the 1st. David Njoku, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
49ers 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They're carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay, ready?
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
7 yards.
1st
down, San Francisco.
Come on. Hawk 70. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Epps. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. It's inside the 10. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Willis in the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out with a 2nd and 3. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. This one's caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Caught by Washington, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. He dodged the tackle. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Blown back, gets the handoff. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's got the first down grab and still going, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 48, 49ers 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Willis now. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
70, get the whip. 18, pioneer. 20.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
The 49er first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This time he's looking to throw. Brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Running back, motioning right. Willis. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cardinals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. 380. Bring it out. 21. Set.
First and 10, Herbert. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Dump off, caught by his back. Down the sideline inside the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals, who have first and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set. 21. 80.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. All in left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Set. Stop. Let's go. Failing tight. Home troops right. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Going deep towards the end zone. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Set. 12. Let's go. Crowd right.
They snap it to Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
18 Riders, 7 Tigers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Has a man down make it a one-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the 49ers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
12.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Has room down the left sideline. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
49ers 21. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Ready? 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 4.
Brooks going for the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First down.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. On the move, past the 40. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Gain of 15. 1st down, 49ers.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marcus Epps making the play.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 line.
Here's Willis. Lays out left side and gets it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing from the gun. He brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
49er 1st down.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Headed out right. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Matt McConkey with the touchdown. Koo with the extra points. And the 49ers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 28. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. We'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. Home to side. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
1st down.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
21. Copy. 5-9. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Catch made. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Hey, go lion. Taylor tight. Check.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
380. Hey, 380. Let's go. Hey. Crowd right. Set.
Back to throw it. Has it in close. It'll be the 1st and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4.
27-yard line.
That play straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here he goes again. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. One after try good by Reichert. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
49ers 28. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Lewis in the pistol. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
5-9. 21. Go. 59. Go.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ray.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. Again, he's got room. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Taylor again. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another shot for Taylor. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 4th total score of the game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 49, 49ers 35. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. At the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, and sometimes it simply doesn't work.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. here with Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Bailey, Delta, Hunt. Ready.
He's back to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff here for Brooks. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Brooks. Oh, the football's loose. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
Sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
19, 5 in. Cougar 19.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. 49ers facing a 15-point deficit.
Come on. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
18 rattle.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. It's taken in by Horn. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
19 Tiger. Go.
Willis to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bobcats.
Willis looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Epps.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense glued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run, nabs them 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Something new.
And they've been doing it.
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Rangers, 70. You're not. Buffalo Race, 1918. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down, 49ers.
Throwing on first down, Willis. He finds McConkey. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, go.
Here's Willis to the air. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, and get to Brooks. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The 49ers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the